All right, I want to share something really cool with folks today. What we're going to do is we are going to take just a couple minutes and we're going to very quickly build a beautiful website using a tool that I like called Go High Level. Let's look up plumber and let's do Boise, Idaho. I don't live in Boise, Idaho. So right off the bat, you can see that these are the sponsored plumbers for Boise, so we're not going to mess with them. Ooh, and then we can see Plumbing Solutions of Idaho. They've got 4.9 stars, 1,400 reviews, so they've got a lot. Let's go down maybe to something that doesn't have quite so many um, reviews. So Proline Plumbing and Sewer. So let's take a look at Proline Plumbing and Sewer. All right, so they're sponsored. It says they're 24/7. Oh, 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 I'm so sorry, Boise, for laughing at your website. Whew, boy, this is a really not great website. It looks terrible. I am not trying to be mean to the people of Boise, Idaho, plumber.com. All right, but your website is not great. So let's go to the landing page. All right, so this is the landing page. So the landing page is a little better, but this is just like the sizing of the text is crazy town. They've got a chat widget here. Looks like it requires a name and a mobile phone number, and then you can send a message. I'm guessing you probably don't get an automated email back. I like the motion and some of that kind of stuff. Looks like they've got some great reviews. Um, they've got a bunch of videos. These are probably great. So there's a lot of great stuff that these guys are doing, but their website, their landing page, the thing that people hit first, kind of looks like garbage. I'm so sorry, Boise, Idaho plumber. So let's go into a tool that I really like and let's ask it, please build a more modern version of this website with um, um, the different subsections on the top of it, make it match a lot of more modern web design, use parallax and other more modern features to make the website really stand out. All right, so now we're going to click. So this isn't even a great prompt, right? So there's a much better way to write a better prompt if you wanted to. You could go into your tool of choice. You could go into you could go into Google, you could go into ChatGPT, you could go into Claude if that's kind of what you really think is great. You can use any of those tools to help you. The first thing you're going to see is that it's really kind of pretty comprehensive, right? So it's going to create the image for you, it's going to set up the theme. Search engine optimization is going to generate images, and it's going to build the navigation in Hero with Parallax. It's going to build the services and the about sections. It's going to build the testimonials, the contact, and the footer sections. And so it's going to do all of that. So this is the new AI Studio in Go High Level, super powerful. I am really not very good at making things look nice. I was in the army for 20 years and it just looks, anything I do, it always has to be right justified and it doesn't look very good. One of the things that I really love about any kind of AI stuff is, it's looked at millions and millions and millions of websites and it knows what catches the eye. It knows how people engage and why they engage with certain websites and all that kind of stuff. And so it looks like it's trying really hard to build something pretty. Um, and whenever it does that, it takes a while. So I'm gonna pause the video right now, and once it stops, I'll restart it, and then we'll get back to kind of looking at this website that I built. And again, if anybody knows the folks from Boise, Idaho Plumber, please tell them I'm sorry for bagging on their website. But I don't want to use websites of people in my local area. I want to use a website from just a random area. I'll choose a different city and state next. Um, and I just want to show you what this tool can do, what it can put into your hands, right? So the very first thing that a lot of people are going to see is your website. And so if it's something that they just want to scroll past because it looks trashy and it doesn't look very well put together, then they're going to move on to the next guy. And so the ability to quickly make something that's beautiful, and then somebody like myself who is not very good at building out the website, but who is very good at checking all the pieces and the parts of the website and making sure that they look right. Um, that's a really good person. Okay, so I did not expect that to happen quite so fast, but so this is a site that it came up with. So this looks fantastic. You can see 24/7 emergency service. So I think it picked it up from their website. I don't know if this is actually the right phone number. Nope, not the right phone number. So that just made up that phone number. It's got a contact page. I doubt that this exists. Oh, wow. So it does exist. Testimonials page. Um, yeah, this is actually pretty slick. So going back to this. So here's the landing page, right? So there's a guy standing there explaining the services, kind of. It's got different sections: emergency repairs, repairs for water heaters, drain cleaning, pipe installation, etc., etc. This is the number of years that the website said they had and of experience. Um, there's that section for testimonials. There's a get in touch section. So it would take a little bit of time to kind of go through every single piece of this and make sure that everything worked right. So we can add these phone calls would go straight to a phone feature, or the email would go straight to an email feature. So that's all the different stuff that somebody that a lot of people aren't going to want to take that time. So that's what I do. I love doing this. I love making these things look fantastic. So I can't make them look fantastic, and that's why I use AI Studio. So this is a great start for a website, and then obviously I would tweak it for what you wanted for your particular business. But that was done in probably about 5 minutes, and then the hard part is making all of the tweaks that you want to make it look exactly like what you want, and then you've got to host it somewhere. But that's what you can do with this tool.